12 local headlines from EPB. This is the place for the latest news from around the Tennessee Valley and North Georgia.
Hello, I'm Nick Hill. Here's a look at one of your local top stories right now. There will be numerous events through Monday to honor all of our veterans across the Tennessee Valley. This afternoon was no exception in McMinn County. A large crowd came out to Athens Veterans Memorial Park, where those who gave their art received the most beautiful of gifts.
I think it's fitting that we get to have this right on the eve of an election, and we got to do that because of the service that you have provided.
An annual ceremony to honor the veterans of Athens and McMinn County saw 19 new names added to the over 4,000 bricks that comprise the park's walking paths. Athens has been adding the names of veterans to these bricks for 22 years.
It means a lot to this community. Our veterans mean a lot to us because they actually signed their name in blood for our country and our communities to keep our country safe and free.
In addition to the names dedicated on the bricks, 9 living veterans were honored by the local chapter of the Quilts of Valor Foundation. Jerry Cassom got involved with the organization when his son joined the military and says the quilts have unique meaning to the volunteers who make them.
They make what inspires them. Okay, when I sit down to make a Quilt of Valor, it's typically I'm choosing a new pattern or a new technique, something to challenge me and make me grow.
He says the unique designs can unexpectedly hold deep meanings for the veterans who receive them.
We have a saying that every quilt's being made for someone. We just don't know who that is. So by way of example, today one of our quilts has panels where we partnered with the schools, and the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders got to color squares, and those ultimately got incorporated into a quilt. And when I shared that with the veteran that got it, he loves it. He's got a kid that's coloring, pages, and so he could really relate to that.
Again, to honor some of America's heroes, we'll stay with those who came out to honor them on Sunday.
It was so humbling to see the emotion of many of those servicemen, those veterans, as they received their quilts. That's what struck me the most, is kind of seeing the emotion in their face for receiving that kind of unique honor.
And we thank all the veterans across the Tennessee Valley for your service. Thank you so much for joining your News 12's headlines.